What's up? I am caught in traffic. Happy Thursday. So ready for tomorrow. It's going to be Friday. But I want to talk about a subject that I talked about the other night with my husband. And this is the whole thing with Monique's and boycotting Netflix. I am now kind of offended that this has gone on for this many days, that she's still in the headlines. And now Jada Pinkett Smith has gotten involved, there's a person who absolutely doesn't need to be involved in the situation. Not even a little bit. She has thrown under the bus Cheryl Underwood. She's called out Steve Harvey. She has called out Oprah, Tyler Perry, all these same people over again, and even gone as far as calling out Charlamagne the God from The Breakfast Club. This needs to stop. Monique, I'm coming at you from I'm coming to everybody, even the African-American people who want to boycott this. Do not boycott Netflix because of what Monique is saying. Monique is saying that there's gender bias and racial bias against African-American comedians. That is not the case. She even brought up Wanda Sykes. Okay, from a businesswoman, I'm in the marketing field. I'm in the marketing and advertising field, and I have been for 9 years, so I actually have experience in this. Wanda Sykes is not a good example because Wanda Sykes is not what's hot right now. She's not. She's not even in the demographic of people who are actively using Netflix on a regular basis. Is Wanda Sykes funny? Yeah, for her demographic, she absolutely is. But that demographic is not bringing eyes to Netflix. The same thing with Monique. Monique is funny, but there's a small demographic that she has that was going to come to Netflix and watch her special. That doesn't bring any money to Netflix. That's why she didn't get the money she has. She's under the assumption that if she gets, let's say they do pay her $5 million, that $5 million is going to be return on their investment for Netflix. It's not. And not because Monique is not funny. It's because she only has the type of entertainment for a specific group of people. And she keeps bringing up Amy Schumer, keeps bringing up Amy Schumer, Dave Chappelle, Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock. Those people at the time could garner that type of money. Even Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle can still garner that. Chris Rock can still garner that a little bit. If Amy Schumer today was to come to Netflix and say, I want to do another special, they might not give her as much money as they gave her the first time. The reason being is because she doesn't really have anything going on at the moment. Back when they gave her the special, she did. Right now, she's not really doing a whole bunch. And there's nothing wrong with that. Monique is getting everybody up in arms about something that financially doesn't make sense for Netflix. It doesn't financially make sense. Monique, if they spend $5 million on you, they might not get it back. Why would they take that risk? Why would anybody take that risk? That doesn't make any sense to take that kind of risk financially. And I know it sucks, Monique, because you are the most decorated comedian. But you are the most decorated comedian based off a movie you had from Precious. I didn't know are there a bunch of comedy awards out here that we don't know about? Because all the awards I saw were from Precious. That doesn't make you a great comedian. They're not hiring you to be in a dramatic movie. They're hiring you to tell jokes, stand on stage, be funny, and bring more views to Netflix. And you just don't have that right now. You know? And the fact that you're continue to burn bridges, you're continuing to call people out, you're continuing to be, rude and mean to people because you didn't get your way, it doesn't make any sense. Like, you called out Cheryl Underwood. So what? You and Cheryl Underwood had a private conversation as two girlfriends. She said what she said to you, you said what you said to her. That should have stayed behind closed doors. It should have. It didn't. Cheryl Underwood comes back and defends herself. You come back at her again. What's the point of all this? Like, what is the end game? Monique, people will support you if you can tell us what the end game is. Is the end game that you want Netflix to feel bad now and be like, oh, we messed up, we made a mistake, people are boycotting, now we're gonna give Monique whatever amount of money she wants? That's not how business works, especially since Netflix has the upper hand. Netflix is where you want to be. And to be honest, Netflix is the only place that wants you right now. HBO isn't calling you, Showtime's not calling you. The only thing available for you right now is streaming services like Netflix. Netflix is not going to come back after this. So what is the end game? What do you want to happen? If people boycott, what do you think is going to happen? And she's not saying that to people. She's just saying boycott. I'm not boycotting. And then she's saying how she's always supported, like she loves us for real and my babies. Like, we're not your babies. You don't love us for real because you're doing this because this happened to you. Before this happened to you, Monique, the Time's Up movement has been going on and the Me Too movement has been going on, and pay disparity has become more and more of a prevalent issue. You've never once gone on your radio show and talked about other women having this issue. You just now are talking about you. You don't love us for real. You want to make the money that you want to make, that you think you deserve. It has nothing to do with the rest of us. Now you're also bringing up Tiffany Haddish. Tiffany Haddish is going to be fine. They're not going to come to her with a $500,000 deal. They're not going to come to her with a $5 million deal. Tiffany Haddish right now can command easy more than Amy Schumer. She can command $15 million if Tiffany Haddish really wanted to do so. So don't bring her up anymore. And I feel bad that Tiffany Haddish's name, and to be honest, Amy Schumer's name is even being drugged into this. They don't need to be involved. This is an issue you are having alone with Netflix. You even brought up Wanda Sykes. Wanda Sykes did it the smart way. They came to Wanda Sykes with an embarrassing number because Wanda Sykes is not hot right now, but she's still funny. They came to her with $250,000. That's a joke, and it's rude. That's rude to Wanda Sykes because she's been on network TV. She's hosted the Correspondents' Dinner. She's been in movies. She's done a lot where she should at least be getting $1 million. Wanda Sykes didn't call out a bunch of people. You know what she did? She told Netflix, okay, that's not an offer that I want. And they probably went back and negotiated. They said no. And then she went to another place and got her comedy special that she wanted for the money that she knows she's worth. That's what most people do. You don't have someone shut the door in your face and then go yell at the door and want everybody to come look at the door and saying, look what this company did to me. They shut the door in my face. They're a-holes. They're jerks. They're mean. They don't understand my worth. We should boycott them. No. That door gets slammed in your face. You go to the next door or the next window. You keep it moving. That's what we have to do in our careers. Why is it so hard for Monique for you to have to do? And you were building your career back up because you were in Bessie and you were nominated for stuff for Bessie. I haven't seen it, but I heard it was really good. You are doing stuff. You're still a good actress. So why not continue that fight? Why now sling your own name through the mud again for no reason? And as far as Jada Pinkett Smith is concerned, Jada, you are the last person to be involved in this conversation. Your husband's on Netflix right now. Your husband just did that movie Bright, which was a $110 million film, the biggest budget film that Netflix has ever done. And he commanded a massive salary for that movie. So you're now coming to Monique's defense about black comedians and, Netflix not showing her what she's worth. But they're not showing her what she's worth, what she wants, what she thinks she's worth. They gave her what they think that they could get back. That's not the same thing. Your husband was paid that amount of money because they know what they can get back. It's that simple. So I just really feel like this needs to stop and stop bringing up, that this is a racial thing. There's so many real racial issues going on. There's so many horrible things going on in America. Look who our president is. To be boycotting Netflix, this is what you choose to talk about? You haven't done a lot to say that we need to protest the NFL. I haven't seen a video about that. I haven't seen a video saying that we need to, boycott some of these, producers in movies because they've been raping and sexually assaulting women. I haven't seen that. But you want us to boycott Netflix because you didn't get the paycheck you wanted. That's selfish. It's completely selfish. So, to all of you African-American people or people in general who want to boycott Netflix, you let Monique lead you down this silly road. I'm not. I know better. I know marketing dollars. I know numbers. And I know how business works. We give you what we know we're going to at least get back. They're not, they might not even got the 500K back, to be honest. But, so I'm not boycotting Netflix. And I need her to stop this whole narrative. I need this conversation to be done. You should have just been quiet, gone to and negotiated more deals to a place you rather would have been on, and then called out Netflix and rubbed it in their face in a comedy special, and then shown done it that way. Come on, Monique. Like, you need to get a better manager. You need better people in your team. You need better friends who would have told you, yo, this is the better way to go about it. And you didn't. So I'm disappointed. Monique, I want you to win, but you make it really hard for us to root for you. So I guess it is what it is. See you next time.